Hi guys, sunny Thursday. It's a holiday in Denmark, so everything is closed, but it's nice and warm. We're wearing t-shirt out. We got hoodies and stuff in our bags. We're going up to get some crickets for my spiders, and then maybe going out to visit my parents, which would be nice.
Especially today.
So I got my Pennyboard with me, so I can go right with the pups. I didn't bring my scooter because last night when I drove home, it was a little bit wet, so I need to get the bearings out and clean those. Mind you, I need to clean this soon as well because it hasn't been cleaned in a long time. Hopefully Monday we'll know if we get that apartment in town. That'll be really, really nice. So. Beautiful day, guys. We got some crickets for the 2 spiders, and we're just walking a little bit through town. If any of you guys remember when we just moved back from Sweden and we moved into a house where we stayed for 24 hours because the landlord suddenly stood down knocking on our door 4 o'clock in the morning, completely drunk, and being an asshole. When we came down there to the house, we had arranged with him we were going to be there at a certain time and date and everything. When we got there, he wasn't there. He was out drinking with friends, and we had to wait for him to come back. Then he let us in. There was no power. Then he came back and turned the power on, and there was no hot water. It was hell. So, but that's in there. Those 2 windows above an apartment, that's where it was. But the guy was not right, so I think he had some mental issues or whatever. He was kind of strange, but yeah, he wasn't out yet. We're waiting for one of my friends who live in one of these apartments that we are gonna go into. It's not the exact same, but it's like the same area and all that, so we can go and have a look and stuff. But he's not home right now. But hopefully he'll be home soon, so we can come out. And then we're going out to my parents after. Mom and Dad's gonna pick me up, Paul and I, and then we'll be going out and walking the puppies. We're taking a shortcut out to Sally. Not that way. Have you seen that, guys? A perfect ground rail for rollerblades. Yeah, but we're taking this way, which is the footpath. Also goes all the way out to my mum and dad. And if I were to walk down there, take the road straight ahead there, that is towards the skate park. And if you look carefully, if I zoom in, you will see down here, if I can see it myself either, a yellow sign with a dog on it. Can I see it? There, yep. That's a Netto, which is a store, and that's where we found the poster with Sally. So that's why we call that Sally Netto. It's the first time I've been over this bridge. There used to be no railroad here. Oh, this looks cool. Beautiful day, guys. It's so nice. But it's a gorgeous day. It's nice and warm. Birds chirping away. And everything just looks cheap. Everything looks nice and green. It's warm as well, quite warm. I mean, I'm wearing a t-shirt now, I'm sweaty. you two ladies, I'm just going to change your water, and I'm going to give you some to eat, because we got some crickets here. Yes, I bought some crickets. Paul and I went to see my friend's apartment, and those apartments are beautiful. They are everything we need. 3 very large bedrooms, and they are large. They're like twice the size of rooms here. And then kitchen and living room out in one, so there's not so much space wasted on a massive kitchen here, and not so much living room, but it's all perfectly. Good bathroom, and it has a nice big basement room, like a storage room. And yeah, the kitchen is brand new, nobody lived in it, so we have our fingers crossed that Monday we'd have a phone call saying that we got one of the apartments there. And if we get that, then a lot of our worries are over. Outside of the house, all the garden stuff hasn't been made yet, so it's just like a big pile of mud. But my thought was, well, instead of like being all, we don't have a garden yet, I would be more like, well, I can put a camera up and make a time lapse, take a picture for every single day and see what it's looked like. So that could be awesome. So yeah, but really positive on those houses or apartments. Paul and I said for a long time that we really didn't want to go to an apartment, but could we get something like that? Fine. Well, Gay went to Rosie. She wasn't interested right now, but she normally eats when it's dark. The cricket is hiding underneath there. You probably can't see it, but Grace, sadly I didn't film it, but I put a cricket there, and it sat right outside by the water bowl, and she flew out and jumped at it, and she got it now. So she was hungry. And it was just like, it looks kind of scary actually. I'm glad I'm not a cricket. But I'm just going to clean this out here. This is like the cricket cage I have normally for the crickets to live in, so they got food and stuff, and hopefully stay alive a little bit longer. But crickets are hard to keep alive because they are, like, they eat each other and kill each other, so that's so irritating. Give us some fresh water, which is nice. Evening guys, so I'm just playing some Counter-Strike as usual. Yes, I am getting addicted, but I lost quite a few games today, and even though I played with Lass and Nose, which is gold 4, and Lass's brother is also gold 4, but we lost the game because some 2 guys which was not very very ready to play, which sucked. So we kind of like lost, and Lassie got downranked from 4 to 3. I'm really sorry about that, and I've kind of blamed it to me because I'm only Silver Master Elite, so that kind of sucks. But I downloaded now some something that should help me to become better, where you can like practice to learn stuff. So I'm trying to do that. So this is like practicing some aiming and stuff, and I really wanted to do that, so let me just try it out and see what I think about it. So I made my little cricket farm a little bit more cozy for them. You can see them in here. There's 4, there's 1 hiding as well, but at least here they got something to climb on, and they got water in that little tray down there, and they got food where there's 1 of them sitting. But hopefully they'll not start eating each other as they used to do, because that's a downside with these things. They're like cannibals, which is crazy insane. As you guys probably can hear, that Paul and I are really excited, with fingers crossed and high hopes that maybe we can get one of these apartments. It would be so nice. And I didn't film up there because it's my friend's apartment and I don't want to really expose his place. Maybe later on I probably will if he asks me, say it's alright with him, but not for now. But I will get an office about the same size as this, if not maybe a little bigger. Sweet, huh? But I'm gonna do the layout a bit different. I want to keep furniture to one side so I can have like a bare piece of white wall where I can put my my green screen and all that, and then have my 2 lights set up so they are always like ready to be used, so I can start filming for my Danish channel. I so want to get started. I feel so left behind when I see all my Danish friends, or Danish YouTube friends, like getting like 50 and 60,000 subscribers here in Denmark only, and they're doing well and they collab and everything like that, but because my videos are in English, I'm not part of that, even though I am Danish. So I want to like make Danish videos as well, so I can be part of the Danish community. And for those who never knew this, maybe you new guys out there, My name is Michael, I am Danish, I live in Denmark, and I do speak Danish, so now I'm gonna say hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Hej, goddag, hvordan går det? Rart at møde dig. So that you can see I am speaking Danish, so yeah. And a typical thing that most people learn in Danish, I love you, jeg elsker dig. So now you have a little bit of things you can speak Danish. Danish lessons with iZilly. Alright guys, but it's getting late. I want to go to bed. Paul has a very bad back, so he's not going to work tomorrow. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow I will finally put all this laundry away. But you gotta understand, knowing that we have a move coming up, my thoughts are like, can't be bothered, can't be asked. So what I want to do now is go up and get some moving boxes and start packing some of this stuff down, and also down there. Yes, so at least that's sorted. Oh, and my friend also had a big basement room, which also follows to our apartment if we get it, of course. I got to be careful not like expecting we're getting it, because there are odds and chances that we won't. But my friend has a big basement room that we can borrow for all of the stuff we got in the storage facility, so we don't have to pay for it anymore, and that's a great help. Because he hasn't got anything there. He recently divorced with his wife. They got 4 boys. Cute boys, all of them. The oldest is like 11, and then down to like 2 or 3, I can't remember, maybe 4. I don't know how old the youngest got now, but anyways, he hasn't had anything. He left all the furniture and stuff to his ex-wife, and he started fresh again. And when you see his apartment, which is like the same one we hopefully will get, it's beautiful. It's so new, it's so modern, and everything is fresh. Nobody else has used it. It's just amazing. Oh my god, I could so like it. But I hope I will be able to, hopefully very soon, be able to show you around and show you this is our new home. Fingers crossed, guys. I really need this bit of luck, or not just me. Paul and I need this bit of luck. Paul and I and Sally and Grace and Rosie need this bit of luck. To get this place, and there were several available, so I can't see why not. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm rambling now again. I always do that when I want to talk to you guys, so I'm sorry about that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Vlogging time. Han er så nuttet, han er.
Han er jordbær.
That's the funny thing with Kevin. Kevin wants to be such a badass child. He wants to be so badass. But when you're about this tall,